Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hilary, and if you're new here, I share quilting and sewing tips, tricks, and tutorials. Today I am going to share my gift guide for quilting and sewing, so let's check it out. Last week I asked one of the quilting groups that I'm in on Facebook ideas of things that they are asking for Christmas or things that they are giving people for Christmas. So anything I suggest today are things that they might have said, things that I've personally asked for the Christmas this year, or things that I own that I would recommend to others. I am going to be sharing links to everything in the description below, so be sure to hop down there and check out any of these items. So the first thing that is on my personal list that I've asked for is a new rotary cutting mat for cutting fabric. The one I own is, I want to say like 7 years old.
Maybe 8.
Maybe 8, thank you, William. And it's just not, after a while it will get, from all the cutting with the rotary cutter, you get like indentions and grooves in the mat, and it just doesn't cut as accurately anymore. So the one I want is linked below. It's still 24 inches by 36 inches, which is a size I really love if you have the space for it, because you're able to cut the entire width of fabric without having to fold it or manipulate it in any way. So it's great for cutting with the fabric pieces. Another item that I really want is also a rotating cutting mat, and those are generally smaller. And what you can do is, if you're trimming, say, half square triangles, you can put the half square triangle down, trim it, the two sides, and then without even picking up the block, just turn the mat and then trim it again. So those are two things that I personally really want. Another thing, I always like to ask for expensive things for Christmas so that other people have to buy them and I don't. So replacement rotary blades for your rotary cutter. I don't know why these things are so expensive, but I always ask for them. They're a great stocking stuffer. This little pack was a pack of 5. I only have 2 left, but it's great. A stocking stuffer, an easy gift that will definitely get used. Another item that I personally own and highly recommend, I actually have 2 of them, are a Zirkel magnetic pin cushion. I actually ordered this from a local quilt shop, and you can find that video here or here. I never know which side it's on when I unboxed this, but here I have one, and then I have another one that I keep right on my machine. I love these. It's honestly way better than a regular pin cushion. They actually make a bunch of different ones. This one, the brand is called Zirkel, but they make, I think Clover makes one. There's a whole bunch of different ones, but a magnetic pin cushion, so useful. The next thing on my personal list that I've asked for is a pair of duckbill scissors, which are a special applique type of scissor. So I don't own those yet, but honestly any like fancy scissor set is always a good gift, because I mean, we're quilters and we're sewists, and scissors are going to get used. Yeah. So it's always a good thing to have. Another great stocking stuffer, needles. These are Schmetz. It's a bulk pack of needles. I think it came with 100. These things last, I mean, this has lasted me like a year, and I should change them every project, but I don't always. But they're a good stocking stuffer as well. Now, a few things that other people have mentioned that would make good gifts. And I actually definitely really agree, and added some of these to my own list. Specialty rulers. This one, I mean, it's not a specialty ruler, but it's my cutest ruler because it's pink. But any like specialty cutting acrylic rulers are really great. Super useful as always.
It's got a unicorn in it.
This one does have a unicorn in it. This one is a Tula pink acrylic ruler. I really like these. These make great gifts. An Oliso mini iron. And this literally came in the mail like a day ago. And I'm going to do an unboxing for this soon. Because people have raved about these things, and I pre-ordered it like a month ago, and it finally came in, which was awesome. So an Oliso mini iron. Another great gift is a collection or box of Aurifil Thread. This one has 12 large spools in it. It's really beautiful. These are like super useful. These spools of thread last forever. You can also get a cone of thread, which I should add to my list because mine is almost gone. I mean, because we're quilters and sewists, so thread is always a useful thing to have. Another item that people have raved about is a wool cutting mat. I've never used one, but I've heard they're really great for pressing and they help you get super flat seams. Quilting gloves for when you're doing free motion quilting. It's great to have gloves on to help you maneuver the quilt throughout the machine. Another cool gift idea, which would also fall under the stocking stuffer category, would be like stickers or things that are quilty related. As you can see, my machine is bedazzled with both quilty stickers and other things that I love. I got a list. Obviously fabric. Quilters love fabric, sewists love fabric, and so if you know what kind of fabric or designer they like, go ahead and get them. You know, you can get them a fat quarter bundle or yardage or something that they would like, and you know that they would want to make something. There's several shops have fabric like clubs and memberships that you can subscribe to, so that would be a really great subscription. One person suggested getting a quilt planner, which is like a plan, obviously like a planner, but inside, instead of being like weekly, monthly, regular stuff, it allows you to plan your projects that are coming up that you want to work on throughout the year. So you can put fabric swatches. You can draw your quilt that you're planning on making, or put down the pattern details, write down what you need to buy. It's super useful if you like to be that organized and have a plan for everything, which I really need to work on. I should probably get one so that I'm more organized. Also, you could gift them a class. Thankfully, a good thing that has come from the Rona is the fact that so many designers and quilting and sewing teachers have started offering their quilting and sewing classes online. My good friend Holly Ann Knight has her Free Motion Quilting Academy that is opening in January, I believe, to help teach you all about learning free motion quilting, which is a really great class. And honestly, last but not least, a gift card to their favorite local quilt shop. It could be somewhere local to you. It could be one of the shops that I've linked below. What is on your wish list this holiday season? I hope I shared a few things that you hadn't thought about before, and as always, there's links to everything in the description below. If you got value out of this video, please like and subscribe to follow along with more quilting, sewing fun. Thanks, bye.
Bye.